Hello and welcome everybody. This is Crumberry and today we're playing Cards, the World War II card game. This is something that I've quite enjoyed since the official release on Steam. It reminds me a lot of the early days of Hearthstone and, with some cool different mechanics mixed in there. I've got about 40 hours in this game, so I'm by no means, an expert. But yeah, today we're just going to be going through and playing a little bit of draft. I've got a draft ticket here. Basically how this works is you draft a deck and then you get to play as many games as you can until you either have 7 victories or 3 losses. And depending on how many victories you get, you get different rewards shown here. A pack of cards costs 10 gold. So, if we get over 5 wins, we'll have enough to buy ourselves a pack. And you do get a pack of cards just for playing. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to use a draft ticket here that I've got from one of the challenges. And let's go. So we can choose either Britain, the Soviets, or USA. I don't have too much time in this game, so you know what? Let's go with the Soviets as our main nation. And for our allied nation, that's going to come in a minute. We'll take the hammer, definitely. Get some, damage orders. Let's see. Random Soviet infantry, enemy air units, +2 to operate. We'll take the 95th Rifle Regiment. Get just a strong infantry unit. Enemy ground units cannot attack. Add light infantry to the support line until it's full, or cost 2 credits to deploy if an enemy countermeasure triggered this turn. I mean, it's not a bad card in its own right, and if we can play it for 2 credits, why not? Let's take a couple of these. Okay, as our allied nation, Soviet, Japan, or Germany. We'll take Germany. They've got a lot of blitz units, which I think is pretty good for playing draft. So let's see. Blitzkrieg is super good for, trying to get that last damage in. So I think we'll take that, definitely. And I think we'll take these Panzer IIIJs. Again, just a strong blitz unit. That can do a lot of work for us. Let's see. Heavy armor, I think, is pretty overpowered, honestly, especially in draft. And it gets card draw if it gets targeted with an order, so that's pretty solid. Deploying or dealing 1 damage on deployment, pretty strong. Also, target unit retreating on deployment is super strong. Let's see, what do we have? We don't have any cheaper units yet, so we'll take the artillery here. Then a T-34 tank with blitz, Panzer Grenadier. Again, looking at our curve, we've got more units with 5, so we'll take the infantry. We do have several we have several tank units already. Then let's see. Your units get +1 heavy armor or remove heavy armor from a unit. I mean, giving all of our units heavy armor, incredible. Let's do that. When this unit destroys a unit, deal excess damage to the enemy HQ. That's pretty good. T-70 with guard. I mean, for 2 credits, this is a solid unit. I think we'll take it. Okay. Double damage against tanks. 4 damage to an air unit. Add an infantry to our hand. We'll take the smokescreen tanks. Then let's see what we're looking like. Combined arms. We've got a lot of tanks, so that's pretty solid. We've already got some MiGs. This doesn't seem that great. Granted, it's a bomber. It's not terrible. Let's see. I guess we'll take it for the early game. Could be good. Okay. Give a friendly tank or infantry +2/+1. It must attack or it's destroyed. I don't know how much I like that. Give a friendly tank plus... Yeah, I like combined arms. I think we'll take another combined arms here. Okay, the curve is looking a little bit better. I think we do want to start taking some more expensive units. Let's see. The bomber is pretty good. Deal damage to target equal to number of units you control. Guard, your HQ is immune to damage on enemy turns. I think we'll take the bomber. Okay, now what do we have? If you control a US unit, A20B costs 1 less to deploy. Well, we don't have US units, so no. So we might take the T-34 tanks. But they're not that great. So maybe we'll take this 3.7 centimeter Flak 37. And just since it's 1 card instead of 3, that way we get more opportunities to put cards in our deck. Men of Steel, again, this is a really good card, I think. So we'll take that. This is very solid for just getting strong cards out, but you're all factories, destroy a friendly unit and a random unit from the same nation that costs 1 more. I think we could make that work really well. Double damage to infantry and HQ. Give your damaged Soviet units +2 attack. Has +2 attack against units with Blitz. I think we'll take the OT-34. Double damage to HQ, I think, is pretty strong. Ishak fighter. If you control a US unit, yeah, we don't care. This turn, target friendly fighter gets +1 attack. So we'll just take the fighter. What's our curve look like? Okay, yeah, we definitely want to get some more 3s and 4s here. But of course, Katyusha comes up. So we'll just take that. You never turn it down, it's so good, even though it got nerfed recently. Another hammer, yes. And we're still not really taking units that cost 3 and 4 credits. We just need more expensive units here. Infantry units you deploy get +1/+1. That's solid, but how many infantry units do we have? Is there a way to check that without... No, I guess we can just go through. So how many infantry units do we have? Well, we've got 1, 2, and that's it. So that's not really going to be worth it. Add reserves to your hand. So we do need more expensive cards, so we'll take the first rifle, or 1270 first rifles. I think we'll take another heavy armor tank. We've got 3 of these now. Katyusha, ambush. We'll take the Yak. Having an ambush unit's not bad. And we've got 2 cards left. Reserves to your hand, destroy a damaged unit, give a friendly unit +3 attack. What is it looking like? I will take another infantry card here, and then what would we like? The 6th Airborne, first rifles. Yeah, we'll take first rifles, definitely. First rifles is a strong card. Okay, and there's our deck. And yeah, so it's time to start playing in the draft.